Welcome back to Indian Trace. When I see I've got my setup pretty well organized, I just go ahead and kick it off. There's not a lot of re-recording or anything that I could do, but I want to give a clear enough picture so that you can pause it and get the information you need, because part of Indian Trace, part of what I'd like to share is always about giving information to make uh, everybody's learning experience the best it can be. This right here is a picture of two leggings. He was a Crow warrior, and I highly recommend this book, and I'll just go ahead and kick it off with this. The Making of a Crow Warrior. There's your author, everything you need to know. You can get it as cheap as $1.35 off Amazon, I'm telling you. Now, of course, you did see this point. This will catch anybody's eye. I promised you the other day, if I don't get things too out of order here, that I would show you the point that Jonesy went ahead and sent with all that pottery that I had showed you. Are you crazy, right? Many of you remember him finding this. I say to myself, are you crazy? Sending a point like this as a gift. It reduces me. Now, I've sent a lot of nice points and everything, but listen, I'm hard-pressed to believe that I could send something, a prize like that. Are you crazy? Now, it's happened before. Guys have sent incredible artifacts, what have you. Complete museum grade quality artifacts. Just take a look at this piece right here. My goodness. From Alabama. You're nuts. But Jonesy, thanks. Look at the serrations on this thing. A sacrifice. Which I feel he wanted to make, and I'm going to tell you what, two leggings and the life of these Crow warriors and these North American Indians, and look at his face, was a living sacrifice, which I think a life should be altogether. Now, just a little bit of a comment back from today. Here's some of the artifacts I found today. Couldn't film them. It was way too windy. I did film this, and we'll get to that. That's going to be some of my final points of mention. But I'm going to tell you what, that was some cold smoke out there, finding this one and getting it filmed. Cold smoke. Now, as I get moving here, and I just want you to join the hunt, join the finds with me here on Indian Trace today, and make a couple comments back that I wasn't able to make because of all the wind as we look at these artifacts. Great pieces. Now, it was really gritty, really hard out there. In terms of wind chill, in terms of the wind just reducing and pulling the heat right out of your body. This is a nice piece. I don't know if I can get the right exposure. We did see that out there in the dirt. That's what it looks like, clean in the material. A little bit of a crescent scraper out of rhyolite. Look at that piece. Nice piece, flaking on it. Good stuff. As I was mentioning, it just took a lot of grit to collect out there today. I still am probably gaining body heat back. Nice piece of quartz here, serrated. Just a nice artifact, right? I wanted to show you that. So, with the video before this, and I hope you go back if you didn't see it, because I put a political interest link on here that was with specific reference to Joe Rogan, who of course was a commentator for UFC, and of course he was the host to Fear Factor, if you remember that show. But he's since then, the last 6 years, done an information, political analysis and sort of chat on YouTube, but it's exploded. It's exploded because he shares the truth. The political interest stuff that I love, I think that a lot of people love, obviously based on, and you'll hear about it, the amount of views and subscription he gets will blow your mind. Look at this pottery. Nice stuff. That's where we find. Where this comes from, in swampland, the pottery they found there, just crazy. Mississippian, woodland stuff. Then there's this point, absolute smoker. So, making a comment back, make sure you go back to when I found this and check out that political interest link and check it out, because it's about Joe Rogan and Alec Jones' channel just being censored. Being censored by everything from YouTube to Facebook. No, not YouTube so much. Sorry. Facebook to Yahoo. And it's just pitiful. Pitiful. Because they don't like the truth being most popular. And that's really what's happening. And you'll hear them talk about it. You'll hear Joe and Alex Jones. And it's a really gritty video put up by Alex Jones talking about his series of interviews he had with Joe when he went out to California. Joe Rogan, that is. So check it out if you're interested in that. It's worthwhile. Look at the bevel on this piece. Right here. So smooth. Not at all an accident. I mean, just look at that stuff, right? Cleaned up. All right, but the thing that I wanted to do also is this piece that's in my hands right here. I mean, take a look at that. I went exactly where this is to check things out after a really hard rain last night because I knew that where I was going is where I had found these pieces. And my focus is not working. I can't even believe it. There we go. It's where I had found these pieces. I mean, if you had found these, now I found a ton more artifacts from there. But these are the pieces that I had found. So, if you found this piece there, you're not really surprised. I mean, I wasn't really surprised I found this there. I knew the stuff was there. You know what? I don't know why, but my focus on this is just not working. There we go. Absolutely stellar. So, I mean, if you think about it when you're hunting, you're going to go, and I found this today, and the reason I found this today is because I knew that this is the stuff that had come from there, right here. Didn't even take any time at all just to whip these out, and I have so many that I found from right in that general area of Mecca. Site 5, no problem. Now don't forget right here. Don't forget 2 Leggings. It's a great read. It is his biography. He shared it at the break of the century, like in 1920 or whatever, and it is great. It is interpreted by this from an interview that was given to, I think, an anthropologist at the Smithsonian. Worthwhile. Now let me get back to the point here. I went to find this today because I love to find a smoker a day, right? Keeps the doctor away. Of course, I found a bunch of great stuff here. Great artifacts, why not? These are just going to be great gifts right there. I don't mind it. I mean, this is a big piece right there. But this is the display quality stuff that I want to go around and just show you up close. As I mentioned, one more thing in closing. The political interest link that you're going to find on this video. This is a piece of rhyolite right here. Look at this, will you? These kind of artifacts are going to make you keep going back to an area. I promise you, if you found one, there's another 100 there for that one. If you found 10, there's another 1,000 there. It's just the way it works. I know there's a lot of debate about that, but there is so much in the ground. I don't think we can truly appreciate it. That's a nice piece, isn't it? Now, the political interest link on this is so important, and I really hope you take, I think it's like 7 minutes or whatever to watch it. It is the Jerusalem Post invited a speaker in. Now, I love Israel. I love Benjamin Netanyahu as a leader in this world. So this interview, they invited the son of a Hamas leader in there, who at the age of 21, I guess, he had given his life to God and escaped from Hamas terrorist group. He was the son of one of the major Hamas leaders. So at this point, there's a price on his head. They just want to kill him. So you have to hear what he shares to the Jerusalem Post. Look at this. Same area exactly. Stellar find. Piece of rhyolite here. And it just so impressed me to hear how he shares and interprets Islam to us in the West, to we in the United States of America. His viewpoint is accurate. It is concise. It is mind-changing because we get so much propaganda. If you want to hear the truth about Hamas, if you want to hear the truth about Islamic terrorists, listen to this son. Now he's like, I think he's almost 30, but profound the insight that he has about what the object of Islamic terrorism is. That's an incredible point right there. Now remember, these points that I just showed you, they are from the same spot. Within 50 yards, 25 yards, 10 yards. You know how it is, the same area that I call Mecca. And, you know, it was just worth going out when you keep finding Indian trace like this. Now, today's was a little bit smaller, but it was still a complete smoker. And then, of course, look at this piece. So check out that video on this link, listening to the son of Hamas, the son of Hamas leader. It's profound. I can barely even speak. It really is. It will just stun you to listen to him, as well as the link before this. You might have already got to it. So I think that's a great look at this stuff. A great look and appreciation of the point that was given to me as a gift. Great look at a book that I think will change your life. I mean, there's enough in this video really to get you going, to keep you busy if you're interested in learning. A great group that's going to go in some boxes that are ready to consolidate for people and give away. And so, all in all, I think that does it. If I get all this in the camera before I go, I will. Appreciate you tuning in to Indian Trace. As you know, and as always defined, right there, well, that's Indian Trace. Really appreciate everybody tuning in and checking things out and moving forward. Hope you find out there.